I'm Victoria Boyer. This is my tea shop, Satori Tea Company, in San Jose, California.
Hi, my name is Mark Roselle and I work in retail management for Verve Coffee Roasters in Santa Cruz, California.
My passion for tea began when I was 7 and I took a tea class with my mother on how to serve a proper English afternoon tea, and ever since then I knew that I wanted my life to revolve around tea, to have a tea shop and just live tea.
My passion for coffee actually began as a small child when my mother would let me dip cookies in her coffee, which she took very sweet and creamy, so that was really good. Tea and coffee can be very similar and also very different. Coffee tends to be about perfecting the preparation of that specific coffee, whereas tea can be prepared in various ways and can be steeped more than once and produce different results in the cup.
I definitely think coffee culture in the US is much bigger than a tea culture. I do think tea culture is growing, but we are minority.
There are far more coffee houses than there are tea houses. It seems that people like to take their time with tea.
You order your cup of tea, you relax, you enjoy yourself. Where when I hear coffee, I think of fast pace, get in and get out.
People often grab to go.
I would say I do know a bit about Chinese tea. I do sell Chinese tea currently. They're wonderful teas. I really do like them, but I don't necessarily feel a strong connection because I don't really know where they're coming from.
What do I know about Chinese tea? I know that what we call black tea should really be called red tea, and black teas are only fermented teas.
We will be spending 2 weeks in China visiting 2 tea regions, Hangzhou for green tea.
And we're going to the Yunnan province to learn about pu'er tea.
I am ecstatic to go to China.
I'm very excited about this trip. Today was our first day in China, and we started by going to the Langjing Tea Farm near Westlake in Hangzhou.
Hangzhou is the largest city in Zhejiang province in eastern China. It is estimated about 8.7 million people live in Hangzhou, which is larger than the population of New York City. So in the morning, we kind of drove out of the city and went up these kind of small roads and up into the hills. In the distance, you can kind of see where they're starting to grow. They've grown tea, some really high, then there's trees and bamboo, and it's just so unlike anything I have ever experienced in California.
And immediately stepping out of the car, I was just hit by the smell of the tea in the air. Every breath you take is just so refreshing, but full of this rich, sweet smell of tea.
There also was the Dragon Well, which is where the Langjing gets its name from. So Langjing translates to Dragon Well.
It's called Dragon Well because during a period of very intense drought, the well kept flowing. So the people believed that it must somehow be connected to the ocean. And since the dragon lives in the ocean, then they called it Dragon Well. And we climbed our way up a hill and I got to touch my first tea plants ever.